Yes, sir. You know, I had her do the video if I do my finish around, arm day, good games, And I started my videos when I said I was gonna do 4 months ago. But either way, National Signing Day, ended. Woo! Like I said, I was gonna do the video a long time ago, but I had to wait to see who they was gonna get. And by me foreshadowing my video what I did to 3 coaches, you probably know what, I already know what team I'm gonna talk about. And I already talked about it. I had a video about them a while back, a few weeks ago. But I ain't really clarified, now to non-signing day over with. And, this basically, maybe most likely it's through. But this team particularly might get another player over from 2023 class. He might classify he a top 3 player. Either way, Texas&M, man. Bro, Texas, this gonna be the title of the video. Texas A&M is forming the Avengers. Bro, Jimbo not playing around. But that coaching staff, bro, and the boosters, whoever, Jimbo, whoever putting this group together, this class together, the highest ranked class of all time. I didn't make the video like I back then, because, I ain't know what Harold Perkins was going to do. And he committed to Texas A&M on All-American game. The Under Armour All-American game, American Bowl? Either way, he committed at All-Star game. Then, a week later, he decommitted, Or 2 weeks later, he decommitted. And then, at first he was trending toward Florida. I knew he wasn't going to Florida, dog. I knew he was going to LSU. A lot of Florida fans calling me crazy and delusional and all that. I knew he was going to LSU. He said LSU was his dream school. I knew he was going to LSU. You feel me? He'll start right away, too. They got Damon Clark, Damon Clark, dude was balling. So, he'll fit right in. Either way, so then main one, Shamar Stewart, maybe personally, I thought he was going to go to Miami. That's why I waited to do the video. But dude went to Texas A&M. Then Jacoby Matthews, he was a lean to LSU for a long time. He's from Louisiana, And then he went to Texas A&M. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't do the video a long time ago, like I wanted to, because I had to wait a whole month just for National Signing Day to see. I ain't want to make a video. Then I was turned out to be wrong, and then it wasn't the highest ranked class ever. But yeah, Texas A&M has officially signed the highest ranked class ever. And it's crazy. No more excuses, Texas A&M fans. There's no more excuses for Jimbo. You got the quarterback, you got Connor Wigney, you got the running backs. You got the wide receiver, Evan Stewart, Chris Marshall, with Demond Demers. You feel me? You got the tight end, Jake Johnson, #1 tight end in his class. Then you got his brother, Matt Johnson. You feel me? He junior? Yeah, he was in 2020 class. He got experience. You feel me? Defense line nasty. You still got it. And that's what I don't get. I don't know if dudes I don't know what reason they don't care. Maybe they want competition, or maybe they love Texas A&M. They will wait 2 years or something, 2 or 3 years. But Texas A&M got 15 D linemen that was top 200 players in their class. They got, just last year, 2021 cycle, they signed Tamis Adalise, whatever his name is. Then they signed Shamar Turner. He a high-ranked player. All these dudes, I'm not kidding. Go to 247 Sports, click on Texas A&M, who they signed. Jason Harris, Elijah Judy. He was committed to Georgia. I think Elijah Judy was committed to Georgia one time. Then last minute he flipped Texas A&M. Dude, they got dude then 2022 class. Anthony Luke. All these dudes, most of these dudes I'm naming. Look at their grade. You click on their name, it got a 1st round grade, or a 2nd round grade, or a 3rd round grade. 2nd or 3rd round grade, or a 1st round grade. Shamar Stewart, 1st round grade. Anthony Lucas, 1st round grade for 2022 class. I'm what's his name? N.A. White. Everybody thought he was going to Belmont, Georgia. Last minute, he go to Texas A&M. N.A. White, he a top 40 player in the class. And he had 2nd round grade. He can. I mean, who? Walter Nolan. Like, you feel me? Like, first round grade. Like, the list goes on. They got Denver Harris, 5-star cornerback. Smoke from Bainbridge. You know, like I said, I'm like 8 miles from Bainbridge, Georgia. Well, where I live, I'm a football field. But now I'm in Carroll, you know. Carroll, like 23 miles from Bainbridge. Either way, you know, we play Bainbridge High School every year, like Damian Pierce and all them. You know, either way, but yeah, he I don't know what he playing, man. They got him listed as safety, but I don't know. DB, let's say he a DB, top 100 player in his class. You know, and he was a 5-star before. You know, he had his knee surgery. He was a 5-star. You feel me? Like, oh my goodness, dog. Who else? Like I said, Jacoby Matthews, I already named him. Like, list goes on and on. Like, a 5-star offensive lineman's like, oh my, it's mind blowing. Like, Texas&M, Jumbo Fisher ain't playing around. Like, these dudes, like, and Nick Saban, he ain't playing around either. But I'm talking about, like, out of recruiting, like, you know, Nick Saban getting a lot of dudes too. It's crazy, boy. I mean, RJ, you know, he said a lot of stupid stuff and a lot of, you know, clout chasing stuff. But he might be right. Texas&M, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State might be in the playoffs this year. There might be the 4 playoff teams, with Alabama being 1, Georgia being 2, Texas&M being 3, and Ohio State being 4. That very well could be. Or, you know, some in the, you know, maybe it be Georgia 1, Alabama 2, Ohio State 3, then Texas&M 4, and Georgia play Texas&M. You know, I don't know. But he might be right, because I'm looking, you know, with all that talent, like all that D-line, like RIP quarterbacks. Like, I mean, Georgia D-line, Georgia front 4 is nasty, but I can't even care. They ain't messing with Texas&M. Like, they got dudes now. Don't get twisted, because I'm making a video about Georgia too. But it's like, from top to bottom, it's like from 2021 class, 2021 class, then 2022 class. Like, Texas&M front 4, man. Oh my goodness. Like that. Like, goodness, but like I'm saying, like, I don't understand, like, how they got so many defensive linemen to go there, unless like the players got instinct, you know, or rumors that other players there are gonna transfer, you know, for the spring or something. They already told coach they might transfer, and they told players, well, these dudes, but 1, 2, 3, 4 dudes gonna transfer soon, and you know, you can come and play, you know, get good playing time. So, cause I'm looking at Texas&M roster, and it's like, what they gonna put the D linemen, the front 4 players that don't play at safety and linebacker or tight end or something? Like, they full, they loaded. And crazy thing is, they might not even be done. They got, like I said earlier, LeBetuous Overton, I think that's how you say his name. You know, he's from Milton, Georgia. I mean, I don't know if he's from Georgia. I think he moved to Georgia. Either way, he playing at Milton, Georgia right now. Milton, Georgia High School. He like top 3 player in the class. I don't know. I'm gonna say which one player 1 for second, third. I'm gonna say top 3 player in the class. Depending on what ranking you look at. I mean, I think all of them got him top 3. You know. And he might go Texas&M. Like, he talking about he got some news in the morning. But right now, it's between Georgia and Texas&M. And right now, it looking like Texas&M might be the leader. And they talking about he might reclassify. And if he reclassify to 2022 class, I put Texas&M at 30 commits. I mean, saying just like Georgia have 30 commits. The thing about Georgia is, like, a lot of players they sign, you know, just for, you know, with like 4 or 5 of them probably won't ever see the field. You know, and significant playing time at least, you know, unless it's special team. But either way, but like, highest ranked class ever, and it's crazy. Like, the timing of it is off. Like, you would think the 2021 class would have did this, but no. When they went 9-1 or 10-1, either way they lost 1 game. 2020, you would think that 2021 class would be this good, you know, like this. But instead, They lose 4 games. So I know it was you talking about backup quarterback and all that. But, you know, either way, a lot of games they got dominated by Ole Miss and Arkansas. You know, either way, I don't want to get in that. But they went, you know, they signed a high class level. They beat Alabama. You know, at home. Just like Ohio State. I mean, Michigan did Ohio State. And all of a sudden, they signed the highest ranked class ever. Georgia, Georgia might break it, though. 2023 class, Georgia might break it. I mean, depending on how many players they sign. I don't think Georgia's going to break it because, I mean, if you just sign 29 players, might sign 30. You know, less players transfer. You know, anyway, Georgia the class, 2023 class, going to be scary, too. Just watch. I mean, but either way, man, Texas&M ain't playing around, man. Crazy thing is, I mean, Smoke wanted to go to Georgia, though. But I ain't going to get in detail of that. You know, Nick Williams and all that. You know, he convinced me to stay at Texas&M. I mean, Smoke wanted to play for Kirby. But here's what it is. I mean, maybe we see him in Georgia 2 or 3 years. Hey, a lot of people gonna be leaving Texas&M, man. Like you like, bro, like, you looking at a roster, you looking at a class, you like, man, like, I think at least 7 of y'all gonna be gone. Man, look at Georgia's 2018 class. Georgia signed like highest ranked class, highest rated class ever in Georgia history. And like 7 or 8 players left. I mean, out of that class, we had Justin Fields. I mean, I know some people left afterwards, but still, Justin Fields, Brenton Cox, Otis Reese, Tommy Bush, Cade Mays, DeVar Wilson. I mean, who are like seven. I mean, you feel me? It just list goes on and on. About 10 players from that class left. Class look like a bus. You feel me? Like 10 players, 9 or 10 players left. You know, and you're like, man, like that Georgia class, you know, this. But yeah, all in all, hey, congrats, Texas&M. Like I say, Jumbo. The Aggies, there's no excuses for y'all. I mean, y'all just signed the highest ranked class ever. Y'all signed ahead of Georgia and Alabama. And that's like 2019 class, Texas&M was 4th. They recruiting class was 4th. 2020, I think it was like 8th. Yeah, I think it was 8th, 2020. Or 6th. It was 6th in 2020. That class when they signed Demond Demons and all them. And then 2021, they recruiting records at 8th. Now it's the highest ever, 1st. So you add 2019, 2020, 21. I mean, it's hard to do 2019 class. You know, that class, you know, is draft eligible like the Marvin Lee and Isaiah Spiller and all that. But either way, you know, and Kenyon Green. But so either way, for 2019, 2022, they average rankings like what, 4th? You know, you got what, 6th, 4th, 8th, 1st. Yeah, so they're like 3rd, like 4th. I'm gonna say 4th. You know, so ain't no more excuses to lose 3 to 4 games now, man. Like I know Ole Miss and Arkansas, you know, they better teams now, what they used to be. And man, that should not happen, dog. Anyway, I'm finna get out and talk about Texas&M. Yeah, the title of the video, you know, Texas&M formed the Avengers. Jimbo done formed the Avengers out here. He ain't playing. You know what they all thing said, hide your kids. Now it's hide your quarterbacks, hide your running backs, to hide your old linemen, to hide everything. God, Jimbo ain't playing around, man. Like, and it's like, you know, in 2023 class, could be the same way. I mean, it might not be the highest, but that 2023 class could be just as, you know, look completely like the one now. I mean, Texas has a lot of talent. I mean, Texas talent is out of this world. Like Texas, Houston by itself is like the population of Miami, Atlanta, and Tampa and Orlando put together. Let that sink in. Not included is the Dallas area and the San Antonio area And what? Say Houston, Dallas. You know, I don't even know right now. I mean, Texas&M can't even got me thinking right now, man. You feel me? And like, I can't even think right now. I can't even think of the other cities in Texas. I mean, I'm speechless, dog. You feel me? But either way, man, I'm finna get some game, man. My Texas&M, but y'all got no more excuses. Like I said, I made my video. I'm 3 coaches. So Jimbo, you at the top now, man. You really at the top. Well, you second for sure. I'll make another video soon about another team. Florida State. I gotta make a video about you. Florida State is coming. Cornrows. Yeah. Mike Norvell, cornrow, man. Yeah, you coming. You know I gotta talk to him about you and your Seminoles, man. But let me get out of here, man. You know, y'all stay blessed.